happy with how your life's turned out?
I know this isn't what we had in mind when we were younger, but who gets everything they fantasize about, right?
He is basically living in a life that he should be, certainly. I mean, he's quite content in, and he seems to be kind of passively content in, but something is up, something is missing. The kind of frame of the picture that is his life is kind of warbled. There are gaps of light that are kind of creeping in, and he doesn't really understand why or what, but he's just noticing that he feels ill at ease with his environment.
One last thing, Doug. As a matter of full disclosure, none of the secret life elements you chose can actually be true. It would cause irreparable conflict and confusion. It's how brains get blown.
Don't worry, I don't have any secrets.
Get ready to save the world.
And unlike in the original, where Arnold's Quaid was very kind of seemed to be complicit or have a deeper level of awareness to the break. He was in the break. He was, get away from me, and kicking people, and I'm a spy, or whatever he was saying. Quaid actually has no idea. There's some kind of deeply set cellular memory that exists probably on a cellular level and an emotional level.
Happy trails, man.
Wait. What is it? What's wrong?
Yank that needle out before it takes. Wait here! Whoa! Federal police! On your feet, now!
It's all a mistake. I'm nobody.
Hands on your head, now!
He is no man is an island. He is an island. He's on his own. He doesn't know who he is. He's trying to find out where to place the next step. And the whole film is a journey back to himself.
Not really hit. You're still back at recall, strapped to a chair.
He's lying.
Shoot her.
This is not a delusion.
Kill her, damn it. Shoot!
Melina, who's played by Jessica Biel, she is kind of his GPS system. She is the lighthouse that brings him safely home. You know, she's his emotional GPS. She represents love. She represents the good aspect of his past.
Get in. I've been looking for you everywhere.
This is my wife.
You're married?
I think it's safe to say we're separated.
You drive.
Literally, they would slam into each other at 40 miles an hour with us on top. So they had two drivers. They had two drivers in these cage cars. In each car, they had two drivers. One driver operated the model car, the model hover car that was on top, so that it did this, and this. So that was one driver beneath operating that, and the other driver operated the car beneath that just drove it around. So we had two of them slamming into each other.
You're gonna need your seatbelt on!
Len was hugely impressive and really clever, and really, you get it anytime you're around somebody who's going to be at the helm of a creative piece of work, and you get a sense that they understand that they're on the cusp of something, or they're at a point in their lives and their career where they're getting an opportunity to make their mark, and they're really hungry to make their mark. That's cool. I kind of want to align myself with that fella or that woman. And that's what I felt off Len. He really seemed to be cognizant of how big a monster this was. The amount of pressure based on the scale alone, but also based on the source material, from Philip K. Dick to Verhoeven's film, which is deeply cherished by many, to this. So it was bold. It was a bold choice. When I saw, as I said, the artwork, I go back to that, the concept, when I read the script, I went, this is something I would really love to see. This is a world that I want to be taken to as an audience member.
Why are you trying to kill me?